I was driving by an Alzheimer's facility, and their address was Memory Lane. I go to the Jehovah's Witness Church and knock on their door. Last night, I watched a documentary on Morgan Friedman. It was narrated by a penguin. What do prunes look like when they get old? I finally mowed the grass on my chia pet. I've been told it's always best to be yourself. Well, what happens if you're a jerk? I want to be in the middle group where I sing about people I'm angry with. We'll be called backstabbing. I steal all of my material from my brain. The other day, I took my baby to work. He's a Gerber food tester. I live in a gated community. It's in between two gated communities. When I was a kid, I used to engrave curse words on bars of soap. I have an empty bookshelf where I collect dust. The day my school taught time, I was late. Why do we talk to ourselves on the phone? Hello? Michael Friedman. People say I have a baby face. This is exactly what I look like when I was born. If a big screen TV loses weight, does it become a flat screen TV? I draw sticks that look like people. Whenever I travel, I don't get very far because I follow the backs of road signs. How come you never see a puppy that's half dog and half human leg? They say that you'll never lose the ability to ride a bike. I will never lose the ability to not know how to ride a bike. Bernie Madoff's last name is appropriate because he made off with a lot of money. I will never hang out with John Murder You. If a horse hears the merry-go-round song, does it start walking around in circles? I have a tree in my yard, and yesterday there were a bunch of people huddled around it with a ladder. There was a fireman stuck up in the tree. Do dogs do it, human style? You can tell how old a tree was by how many rings it had. You can also tell how fat a kid is by how many onion rings he had. Whenever I get drunk drinking beer and I get in a fight, I always end up being beer battered. God didn't make junk, but what about a woman's butt? Last Halloween, I wore a real scary mask. It's permanent. I hate running over animals. The other day, I ran over my great-grandfather, reincarnated as a squirrel. When I was a baby, I got angry at my parents and crawled away from home. I only vacuum popcorn kernels. When I'm done, I rip open the bag and watch a movie. Cats and dogs fight, but thank gosh there were no dogs in the prehistoric era, because I would have definitely taken a saber-toothed tiger any day over a saber-toothed chihuahua. I would have a tattoo of a guy on my butt crack. That way, when I bend over, you can see the man on the moon. I have a problem. When I'm in La La Land, my mind wanders. Yesterday, my company had a real bad meeting. Now, we have to have a meeting on how to have good meetings. I'm not afraid of dying in my sleep, but rather, I'm afraid of waking up dead. My dad always taught me to always ask questions. Well, Dad, why should I? Whenever I get drunk, drinking draft beer, I often think to myself, I never signed up for this. They say you can tell a lot about a comic by the jokes he tells. Well, good luck with that. Thanks, guys.